the flag, we all beating our chest. When it's peace, it's the same old game, the same old players, same old names. Right. My skin is my sin. My skin is my sin. My skin is my sin.
So without further ado, I want to bring to y'all Reesio Jones, and I'm sorry if I butchered your name, bruh. But your effort and your the respect level is there, man. So hold on, let me get to Reesio right quick. What's good, fam?
Hey, what's up, my brother? How you doing?
All right, yourself, man. How's life?
Oh man, life is what it is, my brother. Life is what it is. Yes, sir. How you
on
doing
that
over
one,
there?
man.
How you
Oh,
doing?
we doing great, man. This is Jobs. We got AJ, Sean, and Rome on the phone.
Family, what's
good,
happening, family? What's up, family?
What's good, brother?
Man, just holding it down, my brothers. That's all I can do.
I feel you on that one, man. So, let's jump it off, bruh. First off, tell us about Reesio Jones.
Well, brother, that's kind of like a real broad question right there. Let me see if I can narrow it down to some specifics, I guess.
We got time.
Okay, cool. First off, I'm. You know what? Let's just be real. I love us. I love our people, bruh. Real talk. I know we hear a lot of folks say that shit, but I truly do. I live for us daily, all day long. I eat, breathe, sleep, and shit this all day, every day. I don't know no other way to say it, man. I woke up about 2 years ago. It was right before Thanksgiving. I woke up one morning. I went over to my sink. I turned the water on because I was going to brush my teeth. I looked in the mirror, and when I tell you, bro, and something happened, when I looked at myself in the mirror, something changed. It shifted like a motherfucker, man. I don't know what other way to say it. The people say, you had an epiphany or whatever. But all I can tell you is this: I began to see shit. I began to see. Wow. I began to see clearly. I'm like, wow! All this time, I began to question everything. I don't know why. Everything just started making sense to me. And I was always told, by a lot of elder brothers or whatever. They're like, Reesio, man, when you get to a certain age, man, when you get to a certain age, you're gonna start experiencing light bulbs come on in your head. And I experienced that first when I was 30. But for some reason, 2 years ago, I'm 39 now. 2 years ago, bro, when I woke up, man, it was a different thing for me, man. Way different. I don't know what it was, but all I know is I shifted. And when I shifted, man, I have never been the fucking same since, bro. And this is what you see. I know maybe a lot of brothers don't know who I am. I'm just an old country boy from Atlanta, Georgia, man. You know what I'm saying? Spent 8 years in the Marine Corps, fought for the country. Was all the way, patriotic and all this here. Marine Corps, hoorah, devil dog, simplify, do or die, all that type of crap. But my heart has always been for our people. I've always had a love for people. But when I woke up, man, I know that I started seeing things for what they were. Like the illusion behind the bullshit, the smoke behind the mirrors. I begin to start seeing that. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Christianity? No, not to down anybody who believes in Christ, because that's not what I'm here to do. If it makes you a better person, so be it. I just choose not to subscribe to it.
I agree.
You know what I mean? Go ahead, I'm sorry.
I think we all feel the same way about that. But go ahead, keep building, brother. My bad, I didn't mean to cut you off. Keep building.
No, you're okay, big brother. You're okay. I apologize. Like I said, if I offend anybody, that's not my purpose. All I can tell you is this, man, the lies, it's like things didn't make sense. Like, okay. And immediately when I woke up, let me tell you what hit my, what I saw on TV. Another brother got killed. Another unarmed black man got killed. It happened 2 years ago to this day. It happened right before Thanksgiving. I woke up and then I saw this thing on TV, on Fox 5 News. And I'm like, what the fuck? Unarmed black man. But see, what's funny is that we had gotten used to seeing shit like that. Before any of us woke up, man, we were always like, oh, man, that's messed up. Another black man got killed. Oh, well, I'm sorry. He must have did something. We always blame the black man for getting murdered. We always made it, but it's a shame what we can get used to, man. We've gotten used to our people getting murdered and slaughtered like this. So I remember I was sitting on my porch. I was smoking one day, drinking a beer, and something hit me. I was like, man, the KKK, they're also Christians. Okay,
Thanks.
so the same God that I serve and you serve will allow you to murder, slaughter my folk, rape them, pillage, plunder them, mutilate them, humiliate them, degrade them for hundreds of years. But he loves both of us, but he allows you to do this to me? No, I don't want to serve that God. So I had a problem with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what, fellas? You said, y'all don't get me started, brothers. I can talk all day, man, for real. Let's
that's what you're here for, bro. We want to hear from you.
But that's me. This is me in a nutshell, man. I'm a militant, bro, and I'm about action. Go ahead.
Can I add on to this? Because I don't want to bang on Christianity because both of my parents are Christians. You feel what I'm saying? If I bang on Christianity, I would basically be banging on them. So I'm not. I'm just pointing out how I looked at it, perceived it.
Yeah.
I think that the ideology that we were sold was heaven. We have to do certain things so we can reach heaven. But people that don't look like us will receive all the benefits of having heaven on earth. That's why I think that racist people think the way that they think, and docile black people think the way that they think. Not all Christians think that way. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's a blanket statement. So I wouldn't say that. But that epiphany that you talk about that you had, I kind of feel the same way. And I have a lot of respect for Christians that really put in the work. But the ones that are blind, hopefully one day will wake up and path that they say that they talking about. But go ahead, keep going, bro.
And
bro,
actually,
go ahead.
Before you do, man, I want to say, I listened to, I can't remember the brothers' radio show, but it was you and Pharaoh, and I didn't bring that up in a negative light because I saw the response video that you posted thereafter, and I was so proud of the leadership that you displayed. You know,
I'm sorry. Say that one more time, bro. I didn't hear you that time. I'm sorry.
I said I was proud of the leadership that you displayed.
Oh, thank you, bro.
It was much needed, especially with all the madness that's been going on. I was proud of you, brother, and I just wanted to let you know that.
Hey, thank you, big bro. I appreciate that. Thank you.
No doubt, man. And you know what? Do us a little favor, man, and tell us what the Melanated movement on Washington is about.
Yes, sir. The Knights of Atlanta, which is my brotherhood here. Well, I run a brotherhood called the Knights, the Brotherhood of Knights, and we're stretched across to several cities. I got the Knights of Charlotte, Knights of St. Louis, Knights of Miami, Knights of Chicago, Knights of Charlotte, Knights of Richmond, Knights of Atlanta. Anyway, long story short is this: I called for a million melanated movement on Washington D.C. Because everybody knows who's going to be in office, of course, as far as the president goes. And you notice since he's been nominated, these folk have been turning up even more so now. Even more so. So everybody knows what Trump stands for. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows, he doesn't like black people, Mexicans, gay folk, or whatever. So all of those factions are going to be there. The white neo-Nazis, the white supremacists, all of the KKK members, all the ones that stand, all of them are going to stand in representation of what their leader is representing. The LGBT, the lesbian, gay community, they're going to be there in opposition. Latinos going to be there. Muslims going to be there. Everybody he spoke out against. But I didn't hear anything about our people being there representing what we are, which are kings, queens, warriors, and fucking goddesses, man, and gods and goddesses, lions and fucking wolves. Then nobody said anything about that. I'm like, well, everybody, the world is going to be watching, and they're going to see all these different factions here, but they won't see us. And a lot of our people, and so I'm like, you know what? Since the world is watching, let me show them, let me show the world that we can stand together in unison. We can stand together in solidarity as one united front, strength personified. The motto of the KOA, the Knights of Atlanta, is strength personified, strength in person form. And we need every melanated creature in this country to show up so that we can present to and let the world know that, hey, we still here. Y'all can do and say, murder us as much as you like, degrade us as much as you like, keep us down at the bottom of the economic food chain as much as you like, whatever. Call us minorities, whatever you want to call us, but we still stand strong to this very day. And here we are, 1 million plus of us, in opposition of any and everything that you choose or think that you may want to even try to do to us. Because when you step against us this time, oh, brother, when you step against us this time, it's going to be hell to pay. And I'm just going to tell you, bro, I'm not going there to buck. None of us are. But if it happens, it happens. You understand what I'm saying?
I feel
so that's my vision. That's my goal. That's my hope for us, that we would unite and stand up. Because as soon as we do that, man, the game is fucking over. It's over. Everything is going to fucking fall. And you know this. Everybody knows this. And that's why they fight so hard to keep us separated.
That's
anyway. I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you. I know y'all don't already know, but that's my vision for this melanated movement.
Man, I'm glad that we had you on the show, that we actually have you here now, because this is something that we plan on doing, is changing the narrative. Because the narrative doesn't put us in the proper light right now. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And what you have planned right now will change the narrative. Yes, we care about each other. Yes, we don't just care about when something happened to us from somebody that doesn't look like us. We care about black people as a whole. And we
take ownership. We take ownership of our people, and brother, that's my goal. Too long, when our people are like this, we become selfish and complacent. We're egotistical, and damn right, I'm gonna be honest with you. As sad as it is to say, some of us are even cowards. Some of us are even, we refuse to do and lift a finger because we feel like, we got shit to lose. Well, what about them brothers that was murdered, stepping out for their folk? They had families. They had children. I hear brothers all the time, man, I got kids. Nigga, I got 5 of them. What's your point? I'm being honest, man. What makes your sacrifice greater than mine? What makes mine greater than yours? Because it hasn't reached your doorstep yet, that's your excuse for inaction? Are you serious? No, bruh. Step forward, coward, or stand to the back. Don't speak and don't open your fucking mouth. That's how I feel about it, man. It's time out for us shucking the job. It's time out for us sugarcoating shit, bruh. It is what it is. And let me tell you something else. And I'm gonna speak something. You may hang up on me when I say this, bruh, but I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you the truth, bruh. The only way to check a bully is to whoop his ass. That's the only way. These motherfuckers are running around here unchecked. They've been unchecked, bro. That's why when you instill the fear in them, they got fear of us already. But when we instill it in them, they ain't got no respect for us. They ain't got no fear of us until we put it in them. Once we do, bro, it's over. Then they want to sit down at a table and talk to us. Okay, well, listen, let's talk about peace. No, bitch. We were trying to be peaceful before. We were trying to be peaceful with you before. No, real talk. We were trying to be peaceful with you. We were trying to walk peacefully amongst y'all crackers before and try to be, oh yeah, we all human race. No, but you treated us like we the stepchild. You treated us like we the fucking dog, the flying around the fucking shit pile. But now that your home has been touched by the dark ones, now that your blood has been spilled by the dark ones because of what you have done to us, now that we are repaying you for what you have done to us, now you want to sit down and talk peace. No, fuck peace. Real talk. That's me, bro. That's me. Period.
No, man,
I'm not
we
here
ain't
trying to hurt nobody.
If anything, we give you a standing ovation, bro.
I'm telling you, brother, I'm not here to. Bro, let me tell you, I woke up for this reason, bro. Real talk. I know I'm not here to hurt nobody, but I'm gonna tell you something. In defense of my life, self-preservation for me and my folk, brother, I will draw that quickly.
That is dope. I got a question for you too,
of our people. Yes, brother, go ahead.
I want to get to this caller first, and then we're gonna get to the question. I'm gonna get to 1614 if that's cool with y'all. Y'all good with that? We good? Yeah. All right, bet.
Of course.
We're gonna get to 1614 real quick. What's good, fam? Hello, 1614. You are on the air. 770. Does that ring a bell? No. All right. I can get to my question in. I'll get back to you if you're ready. 1614. That's the last 4 digits of your phone number. My question was, at what point do leaders such as yourself and leaders in the same position of other organizations of ours get together and say, you know what, let's talk about some things?
Once the egos are gone, once we realize we all have the same common enemy, once we realize we all have the same thing in mind, we just possibly have different routes to achieving this goal. Once we realize that, hey, we're the same, guys. We're all the same, regardless of where you come from, regardless of how much money you make on the job you on. I don't care how much knowledge you got. Knowledge and all that other shit will not stop bullets from going into your body, bro. It's not going to stop it. So, I mean, now is the time, bro. You said at what point and what time, we should be doing this now, man. But we're so egotistical, bro. A lot of us supposed alpha males or whatever, you know, we can't get along. We always button heads. But, bro, let me tell you something. Everybody ain't meant to lead. Everybody is not equipped to do so, because let me tell you something, bro. I have been shot at since I've been awakened. I've received death threats all the time from cops. I received death threats from KKK members. And, brother, a lot of niggas will fold under that. But let me tell you what this does. It emboldens me. I mean, when I tell you, bro, this shit here gets my goat, like the old folks say down here. It really gets my goat. It pushes me even further. Okay, coward, you see me. Good. Watch me, because I stay with that hammer with me. It stay with me. Anyway, I ain't here to hurt nobody. Like I told you. This is my disclaimer. I ain't here to hurt nobody. But if you run up on me, if you run up, you better run up with a or you better snipe me, because that's what cowards do. They snipe from a distance where you can't see. Run up on me.
Brother, trust me, man. You feel me? They already understand and know what you're saying loud and clearly. What they're going to do is try to flip it and try to change the narrative of what you're saying that you're high volatile. You feel what I'm saying? You already explained yourself how you come into this situation for real. But if you want to take it there, we can go there.
Right.
That's how they carry it. You feel me? We cannot win this war off of morality. Unification is going to save us. Unification. Trying to take
to kill a monster, you have to become one, and that's the truth. Reesio, man, you got to raise your vibrations, nigga. Man, you got to come out of your lower self, bro. These folks been operating we don't raise our vibrations long enough. We don't raise our spiritual awareness. We done gained all the knowledge of Kemet, all the knowledge of ancient Egypt, all the knowledge of ancient Africa, ancient Kush, whichever you want to call it. We done gained all that knowledge. But yet and still, that ain't going to stop that noose from going around your neck. Did you know in 2015 there were 87 black men reportedly hung here in Georgia? 87. Every last one of them was ruled a suicide, man. Every last one of them. And guess what all of them had in common? Every last one of them's hands and feet were bound. How the hell do you commit suicide with your feet and hands tied up?
Yeah, I've been reading. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead, brother. I'm sorry.
Because I was reading up on a story recently. This was deeper in the South. It was a little bit farther than Atlanta. It was a young boy. I think he was 17 years old. He was dating this 36-year-old white woman for real. And they hung him. You feel what I'm saying? I know for a fact they hung him because they replaced his shoes. When they interviewed his mother, he had on a pair of J's, but he took the J's and put on some dead shoes on his feet or something like that. And his mother already said that I wouldn't even let my son go out the house with no shoes like that on for real. And they ruled it as suicide. How? It was virtually impossible for real, because how he was hung, it was nothing around him that could plant him that high in the air to be hung from a tree. So when you, like we were talking about with the narrative, they're going to report that and people just going to overlook that. We know what's going on. Anybody that's really looking into this knows what's going on. Right. So we got to put this out there on forefront, because being morale and forgiveness is not going to save us. It hasn't yet, because we're in a worse predicament now than we was 10 or 20 years ago. And
Brother, do you know we
going by the
relive? Do you
same
know we
routine.
reliving history? Do you know, brother, we are reliving history? Do you know
We
that?
are. Yep.
We're reliving the past, man.
Jim Crow 2.0.
Let me explain this right quick. Remember all those black prominent cities we had back in the day?
Mm-hmm.
Let me name a few of them: Slocum, Texas; Elaine, Arkansas; Tulsa, Oklahoma; Rosewood. You know what I'm saying? There were like over 35 of our cities that these people destroyed, burned, killed, murdered, and just took over. Now, we all had economic status. We were thriving amongst our people because we had no choice but to depend on each other. That's why we were
intact.
Yes, sir, there sure was. That's why we were so successful. But now, I got 2 points to make, and I'll be quiet. What we lacked in all of these cities and towns that were prominently, economically sound and all black, what we all lacked was a military defense, was protection, a defense to defend what we had built. That's what we lacked. That's why these people were able to mosey on in and just murder and kill everybody. Now, nowadays, we have too many distractions, our people do. We have friends that ain't black. We got friends that are Chinese, white, Mexican, all this. There ain't nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not a racist guy, but I do dislike and hate white supremacy. And I will tell you this, don't let nobody tell you love is stronger than hate. That's a lie. That's a lie. Let me tell you why it's a lie. Because love and hate both are equally as strong, because both of them can affect change. Look at this system of government. It was built off of hate of our people. Every law, damn near every amendment to the Constitution was created against us. Every last one of them. Only because haters. They built a nation, a system of government based off fucking hate. You tell me that's more powerful than love? Love ain't never stopped a bullet. Never. Love ain't never stopped them motherfuckers dragging your daddy out his house, dragging him down the street, running them with dogs, decapitating them, hanging them, burning them, mutilating them, selling his body parts. That ain't never stopped it.
Facts.
Long story short is this, bruh. When we turn our focus back on ourselves, that's when this will change. That's when it'll change. But we're selfish. How do you get damn near 70, 80 million people on one page at one time? How? How do you do it? Because let me tell you something. We outnumber these folks. Did y'all know that? We don't control the census. We don't control the statistics. We don't control them. So it's possible, or it makes fucking sense to boost your numbers if you are in control of how many people you count here in this nation. We've always outnumbered these people. Why do you think they slaughter us like they do? They used to treat us like animals. I can show you a picture, man. I don't know if y'all seen this nigger hunting license they had back in the fucking 20s.
Yeah, I seen that.
Y'all saw that?
Yeah.
Right. Good for it was open season on niggers from January 1st to December 31st because it was population control, because we were outbreeding them. We always outnumbered them. It ain't nothing for you to see a sister walking down the street with 4 and 5 children. It ain't nothing for you to see that. But what you will see a lot of times is that most white families have 1 or either 2 children, and they die more than they reproduce. Everybody knows this.
I was just about to say that. I want you to keep building, but just to add on to your build right now, last year in 2016 was the first year recorded in history where more white people have died than they reproduced. This is a fact. Keep building. You're talking that shit right now. I had to mute myself. He's talking that shit. I had to mute myself. He's talking that shit.
It's population control, bruh. It's population control. Why do you think they got hunting season, deer season, fucking bear season, fucking all these other kind of duck season? Because they want to control the population. So our population won't overrun the dominant society, which is supposed to be us. That's why, to keep their numbers in check. And that's what they've been doing with us, keeping our numbers in check.
That's why they've been pushing the abortions from day one.
Correct.
Yes, and see, they have to find ways to make it legal. Oh, he was a criminal. Yep. Oh, let me tell you something else. Let me check this out. Let me tell you this, man. Once crackers label you, man, their actions towards you is justified. Once they can slap a label on you, man, oh, he's a criminal. He's a thug. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's this. He's that. Oh, he deserved to get killed. Yeah, he didn't have a gun, but he had a criminal record. How many of y'all crackers got criminal records? So you mean to tell me because he did some shit 10 years ago, he deserved to goddamn die today, even though he's unarmed? Oh, he robbed somebody 7 years ago. Okay, he did his time, did he not? Yes, he did. Okay, so when does non-compliance or talking loud to a police officer warrant him dying? But they try to justify everything.
Man,
the biggest bunch of fucking hypocrites ever, huh?
I swear, I never in my life seen another race of people that get slaughtered and brutalized the way that black people get slaughtered and brutalized, and we get criminalized, and we are the victim in these situations. If I get a traffic ticket in 1992, and I get killed tomorrow, they're going to be talking about that traffic ticket in 1992. And the perfect example is the two incidents that happened with the child and Hombre, whatever that gorilla was. Fuck him. He's dead. You feel what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about him. You feel what I'm saying? They brought up this father's criminal record, and he wasn't even at the zoo. 2 weeks later, a white child got killed by an alligator for real. Rest in peace to that child. We didn't. Whatever. I mean, you feel what I'm saying? We didn't.
Let's keep it a stack, though.
No, go ahead.
Like, let's keep it a stack, man. Like, that's I don't know who. That might be Sean outside. My bad for the background noise, but like at this point, man, it's an expectation. This ain't no surprise. You know, like I say all the time, they've been using the same fucking playbook forever.
Yes, I already know. My life.
You know, we know what plays they're gonna pull. You know, we know what the reaction is, what they quote unquote statement is gonna be. The whole nine. It just happens over and over and over. You know, at this point in time, man, we need to start upping our defense. I agree with you.
That's what I was about to say. I agree with you on that, Jobs. Now, and you basically said it. Do you think that it's about time that we change our whole shit? We gotta stop running audibles to the left. They already see it coming. You feel what I'm saying? Let's go deep on this bitch ass. You feel what I'm saying? We gotta change this shit up, and we keep taking the morality road, and that's what I actually wanted to ask you about. You feel what I'm saying? What do you think when you see the parents of slain, unarmed, non-criminal black men that's killed? Because recently we just had a non-contest with the race soldier that killed Walter Scott, and the first thing they did was they pushed his mother on us, and they forced her to basically say that Jesus is in all of us. And I'm not trying to bang on religion, I'm really not, but I hate saying this.
But I'm not gonna say they forced her either.
Okay, well, psychologically they did. You feel what I'm saying? Because they forced religion on it, in my opinion. I'm just saying, I could be wrong.
I can see your point.
You feel what I'm saying? So one way or another, you feel what I'm saying, they gave you something, and you ran with it. So when they do something to you, you're still using what they expect you to do when they do something to you. So basically,
it's all in God's hands. It's all in God's hands when we are the little gods.
And one thing I do want to say
and you know I'm not a religious person, but let's keep it a stack. That's cherry picking the Bible, because there's some vindictive shit in the Bible too.
Oh, very much.
There's some don't go for this, cut the head off type stuff in the Bible too. It's just people picking and choosing, you know, what they dishing out basically.
Correct. Even Jesus had a whip. I know that much. You feel what I'm saying? But the point I'm trying to make is, you feel what I'm saying? The people that claim that they're Christians don't practice those parts of the Bible. The only parts that they practice is forgiveness. So if they don't
do you know why that is?
We practice in two different parts of the Bible. They practice in the vindictive shit, and we practice in the forgive and turn the other cheek shit.
Correct.
We need to reverse that.
Correct.
Like that's gonna get like it, man. Please. So we have to go through hell here on earth just to receive heaven for eternity?
Oh no, absolutely not. I'm saying we need to be on our vindictive shit.
Yeah, white people have it is on earth. Black people have it is in the sky, and we don't even know how that shit look, to be perfectly honest. I never met one person that came from heaven and told me, like, it's the shit up here. I was really? When I was down there. It's the shit up this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hey, fam, we got another caller on the line, man. I want to get to if that's cool with y'all. 8130 is the last four digits of your number. We'll get to you next. And 1614, I try again after this call. Hold on 1 second, fam. 8130, what's good, fam?
What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Big Wolf in the building, you heard?
What's up, Wolf?
What?
300 gangsters
What's
in the
up, brother?
building.
Oh, Wolf, what's good, brother?
You already know. You already know. What's signal? What's good?
Baltimore in the building. What's good, brother?
No doubt.
You already know.
And Brother Reesio, this is one of the brothers of like mind.
Yes, sir.
300 gangsters in Baltimore, man. I'm glad you called up too, Wolf.
Brother,
You know,
I heard of y'all. I heard of y'all, my brother.
Other brothers.
I've heard of y'all up there, brother.
Yeah, man. This is what we do, man. We feed the people and kill the coons.
Now,
yeah, man.
Hey, brother, let me ask you this right quick. The one in Baltimore. Let me ask you a question. Now, without, I guess, going into detail as to what it is that the services your brothers provide, because we are in service to our people. You and I both know this.
Right.
If you can give us a watered down version as to what you guys do up there in Baltimore, in B-More, my brother, if you don't mind.
Okay. Yeah. We definitely feed the people. We definitely do that. We do that like every other day. You know what I'm saying? We feed the homeless.
Right.
We do it like every other day. But we specialize in hands on with the pigs, homie.
My brother. My brother.
Wolf's a big motherfucker too. Wolf's a big motherfucker. Don't get it fucked up. That's a big motherfucker. I was looking up there like, what's going on, homie? That's a big motherfucker.
Oh man.
That's our specialty right there. We mainly when it was a problem in Curly, we didn't get to pop up and we do what we do. To me, a lot of
bro, I love
people
you,
here, man.
Boy.
They scared of the police, and I don't know why they scared of the police.
Hell no.
But not us, but we hands on. We don't mind going to jail for the cause. You know, we order that. And I always tell people.
I try to tell you, Reesio.
My boy, my man.
I try to tell people, and I say it all the time, you know, if you're not willing to, you know, go to jail or die or kill behind this, stay the fuck away from me.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I feel though you're going to tell or you're going to tuck your tail, I'm going to do you first, I'm going to do the pig next.
Hey, Harriet Tubman did that. She killed her own husband. You feel what I'm saying? Let's talk about it. You feel what I'm saying? If you scared, say you scared.
That's real shit.
If you scared, say you scared.
That's real shit.
That is real shit.
They scared though.
You know?
They so quick to wanna you know what I'm saying, bang on their own people. But when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, put work against the pigs, they scared, they tuck tail. So to me that ain't gangster. You just a sucker.
Come on, brother.
I mean, because I came up with this saying for real. Black people love since we're looked at as the lowest common denominator for real, and we love begging on each other for real. That's just like two slaves at the bottom of a slave ship arguing over whose shackles are shinier. That's all it is.
Fact.
And I'm tired of that shit. That's
a fact.
Mm-hmm.
Any quarrel that I had with a brother back in the day, man, I'm done with that shit. Because you're not my enemy. You can't hurt me economically. You can't hurt me physically. You can't hurt me socially. You cannot hurt me in none of the ways that the person that's really banging on us can hurt us for real. So I don't give a fuck about you. I don't care if I smack you in the 10th grade. I'm keeping it 100. I don't care if I smack you in the 10th grade. You feel what I'm saying? You still holding that quarrel against me. Fuck that. I don't care, nigga. I don't. It's all
hey man, the beauty of it is though, man. It's like-minded brothers out there.
Homie. You know what I don't understand, homie, is, and if I'm a type person, you know, I don't hold no punches. I tell you how I feel. You don't like it, you know, I really don't give a fuck. But I see a lot of these organizations, you know what I'm saying, screaming this black power shit. And they talk all this, we for the people and all this bullshit. But I done seen some clips on YouTube, you know, police put their hands on these people and they out there with the green, black flags and they don't do a motherfucking thing. But they talk this, you know what I'm saying, pop the people shit. I don't be with that shit, love. Like, that ain't me, my nigga. That ain't me. You put your hands on the mind.
I feel you on that one, Wolf. But I am gonna say it's some brothers out there that ain't letting that happen either. You know, so I don't want to put everybody in the same. I don't want to put everybody in the same bag.
No. Listen. No, I said I seen some. I ain't say everybody. Seen some. I ain't gonna fucking twist it. I see some dudes. I don't know where the fuck they was at. I want that YouTube clip too. I don't know where the fuck they was at. I wish I was there with them niggas. These niggas was marching side by side with the crackers with their guns out, my nigga. Like, I don't know where the hell they was at. They was in the back row somewhere. But these niggas was outside with the crackers with the police. They was marching side by side. I'm like, yo, where these niggas at? I'm like, where these niggas at? Well, I didn't go with them niggas. It was one dude. Listen. It was one dude he had on. I remember like it was yesterday, bro. He had on a chain top, the bulletproof vest on. Blood had an assault rifle. He was like, I don't hear nothing now. Y'all ain't talking that racial shit. Y'all gonna doubt this bitch. I said, my nigga, where you at?
Facts.
I'm trying to link up.
That's why I will say shout out to my brother Cornell X, man. You can see this brother on CNN giving him that work. You feel what I'm saying? Very prolific. You feel what I'm saying? With the way that he speaks to these crackers. You feel me? And you can see him on the streets. You feel what I'm saying? It's a video on YouTube right now. He approached that white boy like that. That boy was looking all around. You just thought he'd say all of his family members in the background, the way he was not trying to make eye contact with this black man. Who's that in the background? I ain't trying to look at him. I'm trying to look behind him.
You talking about the old boy that pissed on himself? That was funny. That was funny.
Man.
That's like the pick of the millennium right there.
Man, I love man.
Brother just gave him the look.
Is that the homie? Is that the homie? Hey, the homie is on the phone. That's the homie from Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
Reesio?
Yes, sir. I'm from Atlanta, bro.
Beard,
yeah,
right?
I'm in Atlanta. Yeah, I'm in Atlanta.
Oh, that is you. I be watching your live feed, bro.
You have?
Yeah,
brother.
Brother, I inboxed you a few times, homie.
Hold on, wait.
We're gonna make that happen, man. I got y'all.
Hold on. Hey, bro, what's your name on the book, bro?
Robert Wolf.
Bruh, what's up, dude? Yeah. Hey, no. I do remember you. Man, hey, what's up, big guy? You good? What? I remember I was like, yeah, blood, 300 gangsters support you. What's good? That was me. What's happening? Man. Yeah, that's
bro.
Me.
Yeah, we bought that business, homie.
Bruh, man, I didn't I tell you earlier? I said I heard of you, bruh. I know you from somewhere. I done talked to you before. Yeah. I watch your live feed. I watch your live feed all the time, homie. I watch your live feed all the time, bro.
This how you start the new year off. This is how you supposed to start the new year off. God damn it!
Facts.
You feel me?
And make no mistake about it, man. 300 Gangsters is family to the show, and to me personally,
bro.
We family, homie.
You know, no doubt.
Hey, Robert. Hey, Robert. Look, Wolf. This is what I'm gonna do, bro. I'm sending you I'm confirming your friend request, bro, right now, bro. It won't let me do it right now for some reason. Of course, you know why. Don't worry about that. Nah, right. I'm about to delete somebody right now, homie. That's light. Okay. Man, I'm about to delete somebody too, my nigga.
My apologies for my skin is my sin to those two people that just got deleted. That was not our fault.
Tell you right now, blood. If you ready for the people, homie, I'm getting rid of you, homie. Being for the people.
Man, yes, bro.
Hell yeah, that's nothing.
Wolf, man, it's a goddamn pleasure to finally meet you, bro. It's a pleasure, my boy. It's a pleasure, man.
Man, pleasure's all mine, homie. I'm trying to come to the age, sit down and break bread with you, King. Real talk, man.
Hey, my brother, let's do it, man. And listen, we going to DC.
I ain't gonna lie, blood. I be hearing blood talk on the live joint. I remember I seen one. You was down. It was in South Carolina. It was North Carolina, South Carolina.
North Carolina.
He was in the room with the other brothers, right? So
right.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, man, I'm about to go ahead and kill all these crackers.
Hey, you heard him?
I'm about to shed a tear of joy over this bitch. I love it. I'm about to shed a tear of joy. I'm loving it.
That joint, man. I'm like, yes, my man. I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Where have you been, homie? Where you been at, homie?
Hey, look, check this out, bro. Let me tell you something. I don't know if D Cracker listen to this call, but it really don't matter. I done did my time on this shit. Bro, I'm on probation now, my nigga, for shooting that 4 of them. When I tell you, I lit they motherfucking car smooth the fuck up. Lit it up. Them motherfuckers,
I'm talking about.
Bro, them motherfuckers took off so. Bro, when I tell you, I jumped out my goddamn truck. I ran up the street busting at these crackers. Boy, I wasn't playing with these boys, man. I wasn't playing,
That's
bro.
what I'm talking about, boy.
I was not playing, bro. So I get off probation in January.
That's what I'm talking about.
Matter of fact, I get off this month. This month.
That's dope.
Bro. I can't. Man, I can't tell you half the shit we done did. Well, one of the first things we did, bro, when I first woke up was we went to the Stone Mountain KKK rally down here in Stone Mountain. Bro, hey Wolf,
I remember that. I seen that.
Bro, when I tell you we shut that bitch down, bro, man, them cracker man.
That probably was that probably was y'all on the back in the back alley somewhere, like in the back of the woods by a train track. Was that y'all?
Yep. That was us. Yep, that was us.
Oh my goodness, blood. Send me that link, man. Send me that.
Bro, I'm not even computer literate. I don't even know how to find the motherfucker. But I know one of my brothers do. He recorded everything. But one of my other brothers, man, went smooth crazy on these folk. What? Oh, fuck y'all motherfucker. All y'all bitches can die now. Ran up in the middle of all of them. All of them had got their head off.
I was talking about him right there.
My boy, that's my brother. That's my brother Barry, man. He had that big ass beard and shit. Bald head, big ass beard. That's my nigga there, boy. That's my right hand.
It was that one. I remember that one right here, homie. I remember that one.
That's my right man. That's my right hand right there, bro. Real talk. But when we weren't playing with these folks, man, look.
I was man, I said, where they at?
And the utter audacity of you gonna come down here to my goddamn city, to my city, and preach your fucking hate, and you walk around, and we supposed to walk around here and respect the shit that you doing? Are you fucking serious? Get out your goddamn head. Crack eye, man. Listen, let me not say that. Because this is live, I'm sure. Let me be easy. So you see, so we supposed to respect what you doing. Are you fucking serious, man? Fuck you. Kiss my ass. Real talk, man. That's how I feel, bro. For real. These motherfuckers, man.
When I saw that, I said, where the fuck is they at?
Bro, hey, look, Wolf, I'm gonna tell you, I'm a little nigga, man. I'm just 6 foot, 178 pounds, slim nigga, cut nigga, whatever. But bro, I chew your goddamn neck off. You know what I'm saying? That's me. I'm a like I said, I'm a little dude, man. But my spirit by your side, bro, probably a lot bigger. That's how I feel, man. So and because I love my folk. I love my people this much, Robert. Listen to me right quick. And the host, forgive me, I'm going to say this. I love my folk this much where I've given myself over to hate, and I'm at peace with it. When niggas start, let me tell you where we mess up at a lot. Is that we straddle the fence. It's like we want to hate, we want to dislike, but now this Christianity says, oh, yeah, I'm going to love them. Well, I have to love them. No, the fuck you don't. Pick a side. The Bible say this. If you want to beat the Bible, the Lord say himself, if you lukewarm, I'll spew you out. That's what he said. Lukewarm means either you hot or you cold, or you in the middle, whatever. You either got to be hot or you got to be cold. And also, it also say for these Bible beaters out here that you can only serve one master. Either you're going to love one and hate the other. I choose to love my people and hate these motherfuckers that's following us. And that's what I choose to do. And let me tell you something. When I tell you, when that shit hit me one day, it hit me, I'm like, man, I'm at peace. I sleep better now. Because when I was straddling the fence, fighting myself, I'm like, maybe, hate is such a bad word. It's such a terrible emotion. No, the fuck it's not. No, it's not. When it's rooted in love for your folk, ain't nothing wrong with that shit. Yeah, I hate these motherfuckers. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Oh, so Reesio, I got a question for you. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
If I butchered your name, my fault. You feel what I'm saying?
No, you said it right, bro.
Okay, how did
That's
you
the
come
Baltimore in man. That's the accent.
4-0, 4-3-3. We in the building. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Because totally, I feel the same way. You feel what I'm saying? How do you feel, or like, how did it come to you when you basically brought that to the people that were surrounding you that wasn't with the shits the way that you with the shits? Because every time I come around my family, they're like, oh, here you go. He about to talk about taking us back to Africa now. You feel what I'm saying? Here come Malcolm X. You feel what I'm saying? How did you deal with the people that was around you that wasn't on the same plane that you're on right now?
Brother, what I would do is that I would let them have it. Because I had got tired of battling with folk, man. When I first started out in this journey, bro, I was conflicted in everything. I didn't want to break and lose relationships with the people that I love, the people that love me. I didn't want to lose the relationship. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just gonna be honest with you. I was like, you know what? But let me just let them have it. And that's what I do now. Like my mom and pop, bro. I'm talking about, y'all know how this shit go. Christianity is a traditional religion. This shit's been passed down to us. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And we believe.
You can damn near say it's a part of our culture, damn near. Religion is damn near a part of Black culture.
And if you anything other than Christian, it's something wrong with you. You going to hell. You know what I'm saying? But bro, not so, man. Not so. Because that shit ain't been working for us for damn near 400-500 years. That shit ain't worked. So in order to maintain the relationships that you have with your people, you have to kind of kill a part of yourself. No, fuck that. I embraced everything about me when I woke up. Everything. My mama didn't like me for a while. They even got up and left my house. She said so. So when Dylan Roof went in that church in Charleston and killed them 9 kings and queens, my mama said, God got a plan. I said, you know what? Then fuck God, mama. Real talk.
Oh my
shit.
God.
And this is what she said. So she said, son, what? I said, you heard what I said. I don't like God then. If he allowed this to happen, fuck him. Real talk. Well, God got a plan. You mean to tell me you mad with God? Yup. I hate the motherfucker. And mama got up and walked out my goddamn. My dad and mama both said this. Oh, I'm finna leave your house. Bye. I ain't lying, bro.
You know the sad part though. There's we got a caller on that's been on hold for a while. 7823. I'm gonna get to you in a minute. But there's plenty of there's instances, if I remember correctly, in the Bible where people were openly angry at God. Like why is that a bad thing?
God can run my feed for real. If he real, run my feed. Flat out. Dead ass. Man. The way that you fuck with my people for real, run my feed, God. You feel what I'm saying? Flat out, nigga. That's how I feel. What the Christianity, God, that these people that we bow down to, nigga, fuck it. Square up, nigga.
Come on now.
Come on
now.
Hey, hold that thought, AJ. Let's get to 7823 right quick. They've been holding on, man, about 20 minutes. And my apologies to 8358. I saw that you took yourself out the queue. If you want to get back on air, man, just press 1. Anybody else is 347-855-8692. And before I get to 7823, man, I got to remind y'all tune in to My Skin Is My Sin on Blog Talk Radio. From goons to gods, we welcome everyone, man. We only got one rule, and that's be respectful. So let's jump into the caller, 7823 right quick. What's good, fam?
Yo, peace. What's going on, Jake?
Peace, K.
It is the man himself, Knowledge Born.
Hey, hold on. Hey, listen, brother. Listen, I'm sorry. This is Reesio again. Listen, fellas, I have to get off and go get my kids. Man, I'm gonna call you right back. Let me ask you, how long are we gonna be on? I have to pick up my babies. How long are we gonna be on?
It'll shut off at 9 o'clock. If you call in before 9.